Look, clearly with Mitch, it's about his health and making sure that that's a priority and not his footy at the moment.
Swash goes with a long one. Look at this for a goal.
In 2006, former North Melbourne and Sydney Swan star Wayne Schwass became one of the first to admit to suffering from depression throughout his career.
I actually thought it was better dying than living, unfortunately. I'm not proud to say that I had those thoughts, but I certainly did. I had them many times. From the moment I woke up until the moment I went to sleep, I was fighting this battle inside my head of just this self-defeating, negative, unhappy person inside my head, and I kept telling myself that.
Since retiring, Schwass has become an advocate for mental health awareness and has stressed that more education is needed for players, coaches and administrators to ensure those grappling with mental health issues are receiving the necessary support.
Well, if we address it at the elite level, we begin to debunk the myth that only the weak or the flawed people get depressed. High-profile people are subjected to it too. By addressing it at the elite level, it reverberates very strongly into the community.
Schwass commends the courage of stars of the game such as Nathan Thompson and Heritier Lumumba, who have admitted to suffering from depression.
I'm going through issues that I've sort of put in the past for a long time, so including long and complicated, very complicated history of sexual abuse, suicide, depression.
Harry's involved in an industry that is played out so publicly on a day-to-day basis at a micro level, a macro level, and I would think that that would exponentially make his challenges incredibly, or that much harder at the moment.
5 weeks ago I was officially diagnosed with clinical depression. It is an illness that I've been dealing with for many years.
It was obviously a bit of a shock, but the guys really care about Nathan and they obviously want him involved in the football club, but more importantly we want him back to his normal self.
At times I thought about it, but I think one of the main things that kept me going, other than my support group, was thinking, gee, if I gave it away, this great thing that I am doing, I mean, how would I be then? I'd probably be worse off.
With that pressure off, he can now work diligently on getting himself right, rather than having to worry about what people think.
If we've got Nathan here who's suffering from it, we need to have an understanding of how we can help him.
I'm going through some real stuff right here, and I have to do it in the public eye, and it's tough. That's the real issue here. My demons that I'm starting to face.
With 1 in 8 players seeking counsel from the AFL Players Association's Mental Health Service, there's no doubt that awareness of mental illness has increased among the players.